Welcome to section 2.6, Energy and Nutrition. This is a really cool section because we can relate it to food and how we get the caloric value of different foods. The way we measure calories is we use something called a calorimeter. And the calorimeter basically uses a thermometer and it measures that change, that delta T in temperature. It just basically consists of a steel container. You fill it with oxygen, and then you have some water in there that you know exactly how much is in there. And then when you put your food in here, okay, basically what you're going to do is you're going to burn it. Okay, that's why you have the oxygen in there. You're going to burn it, and you're going to see how much heat is lost when you burn that food by measuring that change in temperature, that delta T. Because when you burn the food, it increases the temperature of the water because the heat's transferred out to that water, and you use that change in temperature to calculate the energy value of the food. So that's where they come up with how many calories of this or that is in your certain foods. When you look at a food label, the energy is shown as what's called a nutritional calorie that has a capital C. Remember, the calories that we've been looking at have a lowercase c. And if you're in another country other than the United States, you're going to see it in kilojoules because that's what they use. So 1 calorie, okay, that nutritional calorie with capital C, is equal to 1,000 of the other calories, the lowercase, and 1 calorie is also equal to 1 kilocalorie. The caloric value, or the energy value of food, is given in kilojoules or kilocalories, as we said, and so we look at the energy that we can get from food in kilojoules per gram. Okay, and so that gives us the caloric value. You can also do it in kilocalories or big calories per gram. And so if you notice something interesting, carbohydrates and proteins give you the same amount of energy. Fat gives you twice as much, at least, of energy. And so you get 4 kilocalories per gram out of carbs or proteins, but you get 9 kilocalories per gram out of fat. So it's much more caloric in nature. And so most foods are not just one thing. They are a combination of either all 3 of those, carbs, fats, and proteins, or 2 of them, or whatever. Very few things are just one of them. So for example, chicken with no skin, 3 ounces here, is 20 grams of protein, but it still has fat in it, and so you have to use that in the calculation to come up with what the total energy is based on that. Milk, for example, has 12 grams of carbs, 9 grams of fat, and 9 grams of protein. So when you do those calculations, you have to look at the different types of foods that are in there to figure out what the calorie value is. So people need somewhere between 3,000 and 24 or 2,200 calories a day for energy. We expend energy as well, and so if you don't want to gain weight, what you do is you make sure that you balance how many calories you take in versus how many calories you use. And if you do that, then you shouldn't gain or lose weight. If you want to lose weight, obviously, you want to lose more than you take in. And so these tables just kind of show you, and it's different depending on your age and whether you're male or female, and how active you are and things like that. So we are going to calculate, though, in this section, just this one, what are the calories, okay, big C, so kilocalories, of milk, and milk has 13 grams of carbs, 9 grams of fat, and 9 grams of protein. And so what we want you to calculate is how many kilocalories does a cup of milk have. Okay, so remember, you've got 4 kilocalories per gram of fat, of protein, and 4 kilocalories per gram of carbohydrate, and 9 kilocalories per gram of fat. So you have a conversion from grams to kilocalories for each of those, and then you add the 3 up and get your answer. Okay, so see if you can do that. Look back at your notes if you need to. See if you can work this problem, and then come back and we'll look and see how the book did it. So 13 grams of carbohydrates times 4 kilocalories per gram, okay, that cancels grams, gives you 52 kilocalories from carbohydrates. The 9 grams of fat times 9 kilocalories per gram gives you 81 kilocalories. 9 grams of protein times 4 kilocalories per gram gives you 36 kilocalories. You add those up, you get 169 kilocalories, or basically 170 kilocalories in 1 cup of whole milk. So this one wasn't too bad, right? So you might even feel like going to the last section, which is section 2.7. If not, I will see you later.